Tell me about your first job.
Oh my goodness. I said to my mother after I graduated, I said, "You think I could take July off?" "No, you can't. I already got you an interview in New York."
Oh my God.
Can you imagine? I'm 17. I already got you an interview in New York. This is
How come she got you an interview but not herself?
Well, she didn't like working.
Oh.
Who does?
No.
But I mean, I wouldn't do it that way, because then I have to tell you about my brother, what he did. Listen to this. Did you hear this before? Yeah, 100 times. But anyway, my brother used to call and say, "I'll meet you at Two Guys," right? So Nanny and I would go to Two Guys, and he would meet us, and he would have this envelope, and he gave it to Nanny, and she would count it all the way home. And almost always there was $1,000 in there. I don't think Pat ever knew that. Don't tell her. But anyway, and then one time she's sitting next to me and I'm driving, and she's counting, and she only got $90. $900. She says, "What?" She counted over and over. She was mortified. Can you imagine?
Mom, this has nothing to do with your first job.
It has to do with wonderful children who cared about their parents.
Mother.
Not children that expected from their parents. Parents that expected from their children.
Yes.
It was entirely different scene.
Times.
Yes.
So what about your first job?
Oh, I was so scared, because I had to walk down to the end of my street, wait for the bus, which took me all the way to Journal Square. And then I'd get off the bus, and walking into the subway was 4 or 5 drunks every morning, sleeping it off. And I was scared. I was only 17. Anyway, and then I loved my job over there.
What was the job?
They sent me to Key Punch School, which was right across the street from what cathedral?
St. Patrick's?
St. Patrick's. You could see St. Patrick's Cathedral from when I was learning how to do key punch. And then I worked there 4 years, and I used to go...
But your building wasn't by St. Patrick's Cathedral, was it?
No.
Where was it?
I had to take it to the Hudson Tubes to someplace else. It was in... Where was what?
Where was your building where you went to work?
My work. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, you get off the subway and you walk 5 blocks, like west. Is it west? But in the freezing cold, it wasn't so hot. But my boss, I wish I could think of his name, he used to think I was coming from East Jabib. If I was late, or I didn't show up if I was sitting there having coffee and a donut right around the corner from my, and he'd think I was out in all the snow, and he'd say, "Sit down and relax. Don't start work until you get relaxed. I'm glad you made it." He was so, what was his name? It'll come to me. But anyhow, I worked there 4 years. And
what did you earn?
$105 a month.
Whoa.
That was my beginning salary. I don't know what I was making when I left there, but I doubled my salary. And I had no car fare. I could practically walk to Hoffman Roche, which, by the way, is out of business now.
Yeah, well, not entirely, but okay.
No? But anyhow, $105 a month. And I had to pay the bus fare, the Hudson Tubes, and I gave my mother 10. When I got a raise, I gave her 15, I think, a week. So, and I still remember the girls. The day that I left there to start in Hoffman Road, they took me to, you saw that picture, did you not? And they took me to a restaurant in New York, and I was the youngest. So that I was 21 when I left there, and I kind of almost doubled my salary. Then I met Helen Dennistrand, and we had humongous laughs.
Where did you meet her?
At work. She was
in New York?
there too. Yeah, she was there.
Oh, you met her at Key Punch?
I met her at Hoffman LaRoche.
Oh, well, that was
Yeah.
your next job.
Yeah.
You left New York for Hoffman LaRoche?
Yes.
Oh.
And then I worked in Hoffman LaRoche almost 10 years, which I should have stayed, but then I got pregnant. If I stayed, I would have gotten a pension. That was a dumb move.
Well, didn't you have to leave when you were pregnant in those days?
Yes.
Pretty absurd, isn't it?
Isn't it? I don't know whether it is or not.
Oh, it is.
That's kind of like a private. I don't want to be walking around with a big belly.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, that's it for today now.
Thank you. That
We'll
was
meet
lovely.
you again another day.
Well, why don't you?
Happy 4th.
Thank you. You too.
God
I
bless
gotta
America.
see if I can find. I think I got a like 4th of July shirt or something someplace.
Oh, great. Okay, we'll see you later.
Bye. Thank you for the interview.
Bye.
I feel so popular.